Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. It's Andrade and Irwin back at it again. Don't forget to drop a like, a sub, and a comment at the end of the video. And Game 3, guys. Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals has proven one thing. You know what it is?
I know what it is. I know. Last year, not last year. Last game, it was the Milwaukee Massacre, but this game was worse than the Milwaukee Massacre.
The Middleton Massacre.
The Middleton Massacre. The Middleton shooting.
Okay.
Cause
that is what closed it out.
Cause look, Massacre in Game 2, y'all didn't have no chance whatsoever. Here, you guys had control of the game for pretty much the whole game.
Let it slip away.
Milwaukee was playing like shit.
Don't forget, Trae did that ankle injury when he stepped on the ref.
No,
towards the end of the fourth. Ever since that happened, it started going downhill for Atlanta.
It was already going downhill when
Yeah, but they were still keeping it close. They were still up.
They were, but they had some foul trouble as well. John Collins, he was having foul trouble throughout the whole game, and that kind of killed the momentum at least a little bit. Bogdanovich, man.
Foul trouble seems to be a thing in these conference finals. Last night's game too, Booker.
No, with Bogdanovich,
even PG.
With Bogdanovich, it seems like he's not healthy. He's had a great year. I think he shot like 43% from three. But this man is actually, he's obviously going through something right now.
Yeah.
And that's hurting the Hawks right now.
No, my biggest takeaway is I think this game and this postseason as in general
doesn't make any sense.
No, that's for sure. But also, Giannis is Milwaukee's best player.
Oh,
Khris Middleton is Milwaukee's most important player.
And their closer.
Yeah, like I will pick Giannis if I'm picking up a team or squad, a pickup game, anything, building a franchise. I'm always gonna pick up Giannis over Middleton. But without Middleton, Milwaukee wouldn't be where they are now in terms of this series, winning this Game 3, and just in general when you look back. And it's been proven time and time again, and that's why this game for me kind of solidified. It's not the game that's like, oh, he might be the... No, this cemented it, at least for me. Khris Middleton is Milwaukee Bucks' most important player. Antetokounmpo is their best player, and there's a big difference between them.
What I would say that would cement this is, look, the series is not over. I'm not gonna say it's far from over.
Yeah.
But if Milwaukee ends up, it keeps growing to its momentum, because right now they have the momentum. Right now it swung back their way. You're gonna look back at this game because Milwaukee had no business. no business, bro. They were Ben Simmons out there, man. They were making no threes whatsoever.
Yo, that's a good fucking verb.
They were stinking it up, bro. They had no business, and man, things were just going bad. And I see you, NBA, trying to rig this shit, man. Trae, one of the referees getting in the way of his ankle. I see what y'all trying to do.
I think this game could be a turning point, because not just in Milwaukee winning this game, getting one home court game from Atlanta, but also I'm a little worried what that ankle might do for Trae Young, because he was already, you saw even after he fell, they closed up on his foot. He was wearing those ankle bracelets.
No, but he
like supporters.
No, but he's always had that.
No, I know, but that injury could be a little more serious than the last few minutes of this game showed.
We're not gonna know, obviously, till the end, till later on.
But if Trae starts tweaking and not performing at the Trae Young we've been watching this entire postseason, I'm just saying this as a possibility. I'm not saying this is what's gonna happen, but this is the game that kind of shifted everything.
Well, of course, it was alarming, because in the fourth quarter, I know he got in kind of late in the fourth quarter. He got in, I believe, at the 8-minute mark in the fourth quarter. He only shot 3 or 4 shots. He wasn't his typical Trae aggressive himself, man. Like you were seeing there in the fourth quarter, man. The man shimmied once again.
Yeah.
Man, I'm like, shit, man.
First half too.
Yo, when I was seeing that, man, they went off to a head start. I'm like, oh hell no, man. These guys are definitely gonna steal Game 3. And the fact that did not happen, Milwaukee played like shit, and they still won.
Milwaukee won towards the end of the fourth because it's why I had the Bucks winning this series. Veteran experience. No, just seasoned experience in terms of multiple deep runs in the playoffs. This is Atlanta's first one in a minute, and with this squad specifically. Yeah. And when you have experience, you are much better and more likely to close out and stay close in the fourth quarters than when you don't. And this is exactly what they did. And if the Bucks, all they have to do to win this series is just keep it close the entire game, more than likely they're going to end up winning the game if it comes down to those closing minutes. And yeah, you want to look at some player stats?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Very interesting ones.
BTD stats time. Let's do it.
All right, let's start with the winning team. A lot of threes. PJ Tucker with 3 points. Giannis Antetokounmpo with 33 points, and Middleton with 38 points. Middleton shot 6 from 12 from the 3. Giannis also shot 50% from the 3 with 1 from 2.
It's always a bad omen if Giannis makes a a 3 on you.
Yeah, low key. And Giannis was 13 from 21 from the field goal. Middleton was 15 from 26. And Middleton also brought 11 rebounds, so he had a double-double and 7 assists. And he had a plus 16 on the floor. And don't forget, Portis 15 points and Lopez 10 points. They are supporting this Bucks team as they should.
Especially Porter.
And then let's jump to the Hawks. While Trae Young did deliver 35 points, he was a minus 13 on the floor because he brought 4 turnovers with him. And he was 6 for 14 from 3-point. But overall, he was 12 from 23 from the field goal. Mm-hmm. And then Herter had 11 points, and Gallinari had 18 points.
Gallinari stepped up as well, man. There were some shots, especially I believe in the third or fourth quarter, that he made on Khris Middleton, and Khris Middleton was like bitching to the ref, and he still made that shit. I'm like, damn. I'm like, but keep going.
Yeah. No, and then Collins had 13 points, and then like Erwin pointed out, Bogdanovich, who he was supposed to go on the Bucks, and he was a key player. Like, I still wonder what. Well, obviously he's injured now, but imagine if he was on the Bucks during this whole postseason run instead of a Holiday. Mm-hmm. But only 8 points, 1 turnover, 1 block, 3 steals, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. But it goes to show 3 for 16 from field goal, 2 from 10 from 3. But he's still doing what he can when he's not scoring.
To correct you on that, okay, no, it wasn't going to be Bogdanovich instead of Holiday. They already got Holiday in the trade. They were going to bring Bogdanovich as well. Oh, Bogdanovich and Holiday.
Okay.
But either way, I mean, that's all irrelevant right now. What do you think about this series, man? Do you think it's already, give it to the Bucks already?
Hey, man, I had the Bucks, and today just showed why, like I said earlier, why I chose the Bucks. It's just they're the more seasoned experience. They're also the better overall team, but like I said time and time again, Atlanta has shut my mouth, and I have seen how good Atlanta is. They're like a mini Phoenix Suns in a way, if that makes sense. And I think there's a part of, like I said, the biggest turnaround for me might be how badly Trae Young has injured his ankle long term. And by injured, I mean like a serious injury, but we've dealt this. Most people have dealt with this if you play casual sports. Those small injuries, they linger. You know what I mean? They linger. So this small one might be lingering for Trae. And if that shit lingers through a fucking conference finals run, that shit's going to affect your games noticeably.
But the difference is, the average Joe like me and you, we don't have world-class trainers, attending to it 24/7 around the clock.
And also world-class shooting skills and just skills in general.
Exactly. So it might linger to us because, hey, insurance only covers so much with a physical therapist. I mean...
In the United States for all our international viewers.
Yeah, exactly. But I think if it's not that serious, they're going to be fine. And like I said, man, there were other things...
They'll be fine if... someone else can step up, like seriously step up, which we've seen when Atlanta over this whole postseason.
Gallinari has stepped up throughout this whole series as well. You've been seeing even the last round as well. John Collins, he threw that in the post, and he operates in the mid post.
And then Herter had that crazy game.
Not even Herter, man, but John Collins as well. They do have some pieces to be able to step up.
Yeah.
What concerns me is that despite all of that going on, like I think they're gonna perform better, but I don't think Milwaukee is going to be that cold again from the 3. This was a game that they should have won. Obviously, some things didn't go their way. And if Milwaukee doesn't Ben Simmons it again like they did in the first quarter, we might see a blowout again in Game 4.
My other concern is, besides the ankle, is we've seen it happen a lot with series. Depending on how the series plays out, we could be looking back at this Game 3 like this was the game where Milwaukee completely stole momentum from Atlanta and just completely shifted the series towards their way. Now, we'll really find out after Game 4. Because if Game 4, Atlanta gets shut down terribly or they let it slip away, it's over. It'll either be over in 5 or 6.
Despite me saying this, man, the Hawks have shut up everybody up, over and over and over and over again. I'm not gonna sleep on them. I'm not saying that it's not looking good at this game. I mean, I said Hawks in 7. These playoffs have not made sense whatsoever.
Yeah, for
real. So if Game 4...
Even Swishaw made a whole video about that.
I'm like, it's not made... But, hey, I'd like to know what you guys have to say. Hawks fans, how are you feeling after this game?
Trae's gonna come out and show out just like PG is gonna do tomorrow night. What?
Definitely not on the PG, man.
You think Suns gonna win tomorrow?
Bro, man, come on, man. The Clippers are fucked, man. At least the Hawks have a chance. The Clippers are fucked.
But you think they're gonna close it out tomorrow?
Yes, they are.
Nah,
the Clippers are fucked.
They're
fucked.
Nah, I can't believe it. I really can't. I really can't.
And Kawhi's an asshole, man. For like, you know.
Yo,
like,
Kawhi.
I'm like,
I know you're watching this.
Like, you know what?
What the fuck, bro?
You know what, bro? Don't come to South.
What the fuck?
Don't come to South Beach, man. We can't have none of that bullshit going on, man. I'm like,
I feel bad for the Clippers team, man, because I really thought a small, not like, you know, I was leaning on it, but there's a small part of me that thought, okay, this is Game 7 for the Clippers tomorrow.
I'm like, bro, he seems
Kawhi
like
may come back, and because, you know, maybe he's just trying to push recovery as long as he could.
He seems like the type of guy.
Not, apparently.
He seems like the type of guy that'd be like, yo, bro, I got a paper cut. I'm gonna be gone for 20 days, so it's completely gone. That I see no evidence whatsoever in the molecular level that there's no paper cut left. I'm like, hell.
And we know Trae's not gonna do that with this little ankle tweak.
But either way, I know we got a little bit on a tangent right now, but guys, let us know what you guys think in the comments. We'd love to hear it. Either way, appreciate all the love and the hate. Guys is on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and all podcast streaming platforms. We'll catch you guys soon. For now,
Take care.